Hello everyone, my name is Jarek Wapinski. I'm the escalation engineer in Cork office in Ireland. Today I will guide you through basic overview of vCloud Automation Center. So basically, what is the vCloud Automation Center? vCloud Automation Center, it helps you to improve the service delivery time across the different multi-vendor platforms. So what does it do? It helps you to connect, it can connect to vSphere to provision workflows so user can connect and work without involvement of IT. So what are the key points? It's easy to use. It has support multi-vendor platform. It has service catalog, and it improves service delivery time. Let's talk about some use case. So we meet a situation that we have a IT service desk, and it's full of the requests, user requesting some services. So as we know, at the moment, infrastructure is service delivery time is very slow. So it can be 4 hours, weeks, days. Sometimes we have to involve some teams, and we know that manual works lead to the errors. Sometimes you have to do rework, and you end up with weeks. So what is needed? We need product that can accelerate service delivery time, can do fast implementation with flexibility to extend existing environment, can provide control policy-driven governance, and can standardize the infrastructure for effective automation. So all these features we can achieve using the vCloud Automation Center. So as I said at the beginning, we support the multi-vendor platforms. So we support the physical environment like Linux, Windows, Dell, Cisco, HP. We also support the virtual infrastructure like VMworld, vSphere, Microsoft Hyper-V, Citrix Sense Server, KVM, and we do support cloud infrastructure like vCloud Hybrid Services, VMworld Cloud Providers, Amazon Web Services, and Red Hat. So our product we can integrate with few different components. By the default, it comes with the Advanced Service Designer. So, but by the Advanced Service Designer, you can integrate. You can actually move the vCenter workflows to VCC as a catalog item. So here is example how it looks the interface or the orchestrator client where you run all the workflows. Now, as you can see here, as an example, is create a Hadoop cluster. We can do the same from the VCC at the moment. Another portion that we can integrate is application director. It comes as a standalone appliance. We can also integrate with vCloud Automation Center. What does it do? It actually, you can prepare, you can build the application and install it on many machines like Java, SQL, and then integrate with the vCloud Automation Center. The last component that we can integrate is the IT Business Manager. So it collects all the statistics from vCenter and other cloud providers and present with a nice flow chart. So as you can see here, on the left side we have the total cloud cost, on the right side we have the actual cost, and in the middle we have the operation analysis. The additional function of the IT Business Manager, it's also it can compromise the price with the different cloud providers. So based on your configuration, you can see how much you have to pay in the other cloud providers, or you can actually create the project. So you can say I want to 10, 20 VMs, that many cores, CPU and memory. So let's talk about the components. So this is the basic overview of the VCC components. So we have the virtual appliance side, we have the IaaS side, and we have the provisioning side. On the virtual appliance side, we have the IT appliance, which is responsible for single sign-on and connecting with the Active Directory. And the next one is the VCC server appliance, which hosts the main services and Tomcat server. Within the IaaS side, we have the web server that comes with the Microsoft IaaS. And here we have the portal website, which is responsible to provide the infrastructure administration and connecting with the model manager. And the other component is the model manager, which is responsible with connecting with the database, them workers, and the portal website. The next component is IaaS Service Manager. IaaS Service Manager is responsible for coordinating communication between agents and SQL database. Here is the agents. Agents are interacting with the provisioning infrastructure. In this case, will be, for example, vSphere. Dem workers comes with the two types. Full name is Distributed Execution Manager. So first one is the Dem Orchestrator, and the second one is Dem Worker. Dem Orchestrator job is to schedule the job for the Dem Worker and checking the status of the worker, and Dem Worker is executing the workflow. And all of these are connected to the SQL Server. On the provisioning side, as I said at the beginning, we can provision to cloud, virtual, and physical environment. Let's look on the VCC advanced diagram, where we can see where different pieces are installed. So first we have the IT server. IT server is connecting with the Active Directory for the authentication, so it's doing the single sign-on. The next component is the VCC appliance that comes with the Tomcat server, and here we have all the main services like Service Catalog, Authorization Service, ASD, Approval Service, Authorization Service, Notification Service, and we have here also a Postgres database that comes as an embedded database. We can also use the external one, but by the default customer use Postgres embedded one. We have also here Orchestrator embedded, so we don't have to use the external, we can use this one. On the right side of the screen we have the IaaS side, where we can see the Microsoft IaaS components, WAPI, Web Server UI, Model Manager, and on the right side from the Microsoft IaaS we can see the agents, Manager Service, Dem Workers, and Dem Orchestrator. All of these are connecting to the SQL Server, and we can install as a distributed component. So we can have many numbers in the distributed environment. That's how it looks, the communication path. So that's the basic overview of vCloud Automation Center in the advanced diagram. Thank you very much for listening. Right.